You know that saying, if he wanted to, he would? I don't agree at all. I know it's a bit of a hot take, but I'm gonna explain my why. One of my biggest love languages, both giving and receiving, is gifts. It has a lot to do with how I was raised. All of my good childhood memories involved gifts. When I first met my husband, this was so lost on him. Like, I had the expectation and I cried on every single birthday. I remember a friend being like, if he wanted to, he would. Like, you don't need to cry over him. He clearly does not love you. I've mentioned it before, but Izzy and I come from very different backgrounds. He was born and raised in Sudan until he was 10, then he immigrated to Canada. I was born and raised in Utah. Let's just say he didn't have the privilege of gifts like I did, and that did not click right off the bat. We both spent way too long just like me expecting him to love me the way that I just thought that he could and would. Like, when you're in that infatuation honeymoon phase, you kind of just like think that they know you perfectly and this is like meant to be and the stars align. No. It's not that they don't love you. It's that they don't know how. And you have a responsibility to communicate that to them. I'm not trying to be a pick-me girl. Listen, if he's a lazy slug, you will know. I went through that phase that's like, I don't want to tell him to buy me flowers because then he didn't buy me flowers because he wanted to buy me flowers. Like, I had to tell him to buy me flowers. You have to get over that. You have to. The saying, closed mouths don't get fed. Like, you have to communicate what you expect and what you want and what makes you feel loved. Maybe the first 2 years you're telling him, hey, I want flowers, the card, chocolates, the whole 9 yards on Valentine's. It's not the greatest because I had to tell him, but whatever, he did it. On year 3, you should be able to expect him to get you flowers on Valentine's Day. I'm just saying, okay? Relationships are hard work. And if you were raised in the same culture, environment, by the same parents, I don't know, maybe it would be easy and you could say if he wanted to, he would, because expectations, standards, values, all of that, they align. Husband and I, that was not the case. And I find that saying is a bit toxic. It's not that easy.